The more hits we play, the more hits we get. URLradio.net. Stacey Sturm.
Kevin Guys.
So this past week, a 16-year-old man was found brutally murdered in St. Petersburg, Florida. Here's a wacky story for you. Police suspect it's the work of a vampire cult after one of the teens linked to the crime, Stephanie Pisty, claimed to be part of a vampire and part of a werewolf. Vampires are becoming a bit of a problem, apparently, in the Sunshine State. Less than 2 weeks ago, reports of another bloodlust crime surfaced in the state. I am a vampire. I'm going to eat you, said 22-year-old Josephine Smith, allegedly, to 69-year-old St. Petersburg homeless man before biting the skin off his arm, face, and lips. Somebody finally intervened and rescued this poor guy. In February, 2 teenagers from Monroe County, Florida, were found to have bitten each other repeatedly in a vampire-inspired romantic ritual. And late last year, Jonathan Sharkey, a 45-year-old Tampa native who calls himself the Impaler, announced plans to run for president on the vampire ticket. He's also been accused by parents of a 16-year-old girl for brainwashing her and trying to take her as his wife. You can blame pop culture for the rise of the real-life trend, but vampires have actually been around in Florida long before Twilight or True Blood. One of the most notorious murders in the state in the past 20 years involved a teenage vampire clan. After a very public trial, 16-year-old Rod Farrell was charged with a 1998 murder of one of his so-called clan members' parents, Eustace and Gina, back in Florida. Back in 2008, a reporter for the Broward New Times investigated South Florida's underground vampire community. For many club goers, the practice of draining energy or auras from others is enough to sustain their vampire lifestyle, but others go all Black Swan on them and actually allow vampires to cut and suck their blood. Most people have no idea how many vampires are out there. A 26-year-old female vampire named Azriel,
of course,
told the New York Times. I know doctors, lawyers, businessmen, they're all vampires. It's just a way to maintain more control over your life. One of those doctors involved in the community, at least professionally, is Julio Hernandez, a Miami dentist, who charges $1,000 to put in permanent fangs for his client. Now, if he has to put in fangs for you, are you technically a vampire?
No.
Isn't it just glorified Halloween?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Because aren't vampires supposed to just have fangs and live forever? Mm-hmm. They don't need to, cut people to drink their blood. They have these fangs, and they have this magical power.
What is wrong with people?
I don't know. It's crazy. There is actually a 2-day goth-themed costume convention in Miami coming up here soon. A listing in Broward New Times boasts vampire belly dancers, goth music, free fang giveaways, and blood magic rituals. You can buy tickets online. That event's going to suck.
Is this a children's affair?
No.
Bring the kids.
Adults. Teach them early. Yeah. Well, what was Butch on the Monsters? The Monsters.
He was a vampire.
Yeah.
Yep.
So maybe he could make an appearance.
Way to throw out his real first name, Butch.
What was it, Eddie?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I just don't get this whole thing.
No, it's creepy.
I could see if you think you're an actual vampire, like you have crazy fangs, you have this inability to go out during the day, you don't see your reflection. Okay, I see that. But otherwise, this is just like a glorified costume party. You're basically just living the life of this sad fictional movie character.
Oh, yeah. Well, now, the girl who claims she's part vampire and part werewolf, I've seen the actual, police footage of her being interrogated and questioned. Mm-hmm. And there's a reason why she thinks she's a vampire and part of
Is she just really hairy?
No, she's just really lonely.
She just needs some friends.
It's serious. You look at that girl and you're like, oh, poor thing.
She probably got lost in some kind of a movie a long time ago. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Really identified with it and just never
stuck with it. Yeah.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah.
Some kind of a little mental disability going on there.
Yeah. No parents to shatter those dreams.
Yeah, snap out. Parents.
Snap out of it.
Tell her you are not a vampire.
Seriously, if Summer came up to you and said, Mom, I think I'm part vampire and part werewolf.
I'd be like, Jesus, really?
Right?
And I'm a fairy princess. Summer. I don't get it. There's got to be somebody in these people's lives that said, you are not a vampire, like in Dodgeball. When Vince Vaughn says, you are not a pirate. Yeah.
Somebody's got to be like, hey, listen, really?
You are not a pirate, Steve. Steve the pirate, ringing a bell, dresses like a pirate, has a hook. Arr. Not ringing any bells.
Oh, now that you say "arr," that makes.
Well, and then at the end when he comes in all cleaned up and clipped, he's like, "Oh, there's Steve the pirate." Yeah, they need somebody there to shake them and say, "You're not a vampire."
Us.
We'll start a vampire busting team, but instead of like killing them with wooden stakes, we just kill their hopes and dreams.
Yep. Listen, stupid.
You're not a vampire, idiot. If you can go out during the day, if you don't have fangs, if you have to slice people open and drink their blood, you're just an idiot blood drinker. You're not an actual vampire.
There's Jeff Foxworthy's new shtick.
If you can't go out during the day, you might be a vampire. If you no longer see your reflection in the mirror, then you might just be a vampire.
If you need to have fangs surgically put onto your body and to your teeth, you're an idiot.
You are not a vampire. Oh, but all I know is, even though Florida was like top 5 promiscuous list, I wouldn't go down there now.
No. Nope.
Although you basically, these people don't have any special powers. They're not really vampires.
No.
But here's the thing. They think they are. So you just need to wear garlic.
Or stay away.
And their little Halloween masquerade ball is out. Their little Halloween masquerade ball, it's over then. So just wear some garlic. So you're done. There, solved it. Or just threaten them with a steak. That's it. Like, ooh, don't make me
and
get
not
out
like
that
a T-bone.
Steak. No, like an actual wooden steak.
Like, I'll come to dinner with you. Thank you for being my friend.
I'm bringing steaks. They said vampires hate steaks, but I know you're going to love them.
You haven't had steaks like this before.
So sad.
Yep.
Oh, wow. And how come it's always got to be violent characters that people want to identify with?
Know, right.
Nobody can just think they're Smurf.
Yeah. My child thinks he's Horton from Horton His or Who.
There's a whole cult of people who think they're Horton.
Yeah. And for some reason they have to call themselves Horton.
Horton. Oh, or just a whole cult of people that think they're Cat in the Hat characters.
Yeah, wow. That's the breaking news I want to hear about.
5 people made happy from Cat in the Hat clan. 4 kids learn to read.
An elderly couple
finds love again
through green eggs and ham.
He is Sam. He is Sam. He is. All right. Well, that's it for us today, Kev.
All right.
We're done. Mission accomplished.
Is it really?
It's close enough.
Mission complete.
Hey, coming up, we have One Hit Wonders at 1, Woman Power Hour at 2, Man Power Hour at 3. Your requests all day. So if there's anything you want to hear, email me, Stacy@urlradio.net. That's STACY@urlradio.net. And we'll get it on the list. Otherwise, everybody have a lovely day.